The 1988 United States Senior Open Championship. This ABC Sports exclusive has been brought to you by Lincoln, what a luxury car should be. By USF&G Insurance. USF&G covers the USA. By AT&T, the right choice. And by Kellogg's Product 19. The executive producer of ABC's golf coverage is Jeffrey Mason.
A promotional fee has been paid to ABC by United Airlines, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Come fly the friendly skies.
August Learner of the Month, Henry Poynott.
When I graduated from high school, I could read, say, 3rd to 4th grade level. When my partner and I got into the business, it's kind of like he was getting the glory end of it, and I was getting the work end of it. Because of not being able to read, but since the reading program, I'm able to do the daily paperwork on my own without having him do it for me. Maybe 5 years from now, I'll be able to tutor someone and help them and open some doors for them that was open for me.
If you need help or can help someone else, call this number.
In 1 year, the average American will consume nearly 780 cans or bottles of beer and soft drinks. Yet a great deal of that is wasted because it gets warm too fast. Introducing Frostee Hugs. Simply remove from the freezer or ice chest and snap around your favorite drink. The outside is insulated so your hands don't touch the cold, but the temperature of your drink is dropping 20 degrees because of a remarkable flexible freezer gel. Yes, get 1, 2, 3 Frostee Hugs and a free pair of executive blue stoppers, all for only $9.99. And if you're not completely convinced that Frostee Hugs is the world's best little cooler, simply return for a full refund of purchase price. But keep the blue stoppers absolutely free. Pick up the phone and call right now.
This baby is great.
Sorry, no CODs. Visa or MasterCard, call 1-800-356-7335. That's 1-800-356-7335. Or send $9.99 plus $3.50 shipping and handling to WOI-TV Frostee, P.O. Box 724, Des Moines, Iowa 50303. Available with Cyclone or Hawkeye logos.
5 TV News, live from New Orleans, starting August 14th.
It's time for Lifestyles of the Original Party Animal with the Grand Poobah of Partyometry, Bud Light's own Spuds McKenzie, as he's planning tonight's Big Bash. His fans watch as he tans his way to party elegance, a facial and massage, and Spuds McKenzie is ready to party. And Spuds parties with only Bud Light. He knows everything else is just a light.
Bowling in the USA. Bowling in the USA. We're having a party. This weekend, save 50% or more on bowling. And enter our Bowling in the USA sweepstakes. Win award-winning Jeep Cherokee named 4x4 of the year again. Trips to the Showboat Hotel and Casino. Over 70,000 prizes. Bowling, bowling, bowling in the USA. Bowling, bowling, bowling in the USA.
But we lost, Grandpa.
So you lost. The ball didn't work. Come on, I'll buy you a drink. Uh-oh. You got any money?
Uh-uh.
What's this?
Wow.
And this? You're a walking piggy bank.
Wow.
There you go.
What about you, Grandpa?
I'll have a sip of yours.
Coca-Cola Classic. That's an awful big sip, Grandpa.
I'm an awful big guy. Now let's see some of that fancy footwork.
Chevrolet salutes the competitive spirit with Go For It savings. Go for up to $1,500 when you combine cash back and option package savings on a new Beretta or Corsica. Go for $500 cash back on a new Celebrity. Or go for hundreds in savings on other select Chevrolets. But you've got to go for it now because after September 28th, Go For It savings will be gone.
Coca-Cola presents the U.S. Olympic Trials on ABC's Wide World of Sports is brought to you by your local Coca-Cola bottler and Coca-Cola Classic, the official soft drink of summer. By the Heartbeat of America, today's Chevrolet. By Anderson Windows, come home to quality, come home to Anderson. And by the Bartles and Jaymes Premium Wine Cooler Company.
world's most beautiful playgrounds. Things don't always go so beautifully. But that's okay as long as you have Visa Gold. Because we'll not only help you get a doctor, a lawyer for anything you need, we'll deliver a new Visa Gold and emergency cash to anywhere you are, anywhere in the world. And emergency cash is something American Express just can't deliver. Visa Gold, it's everywhere you want to be.
Hey, Dad, motor oil. We need some.
Yeah, well, just get the bargain brand, Sonny.
But, Dad, Valvoline makes the highest quality motor oil recommended by any automobile manufacturer.
Ah, quality schmality buster. I'd rather save money.
Hey, but there's a 15-cent rebate on every quart of Valvoline we buy.
Oh, sure, smart guy, but what about the 25-cent postage stamp?
Well, but, Dad, this is an instant 15-cent rebate. We get our savings now.
Look, just get the Valvoline like I told you, or I'll sink you like a 3-foot putt.
I spend 3 to 5 hours a day talking to my clients on the phone, buying and selling for them. So when our phone system packed up the other day, it was impossible. It was a mess. I make my livelihood on the phone, my commissions. Without a telephone, I'm broke.
This architect-style swing-arm lamp is only $5.88, and the Alson's Massage Spray Hand Shower is only $9.99. The right stuff at the right price, right here. Hey, let me tell you, Ace is a place for me.
In 1.3 billion years, our sun will burn out, leaving us in total darkness. We say it's never too early to stock up for the big night. Shouldn't your night belong to Michelob Light?
Oak Tree, rated America's most difficult course, challenges the world's best players. Live 18-hole coverage of the PGA Championship begins next Saturday on ABC Sports.
Listen to the heartbeat
The new Beretta.
of America.
A sport coupe that prefers a curve to a straight line, with a special sport suspension to conform to roads that don't conform. And a price as uncommon as the car itself. Beretta, for people who appreciate the not so straight and narrow.
The heartbeat of America.
Beretta.
That's today's Chevrolet. Listen to the heartbeat.
A special feature's coming your way from Domino's Pizza to ruin the next day. It's a really big show, so don't be late. 2 regular cheese pizzas for just $8.88. Pay a bit more for toppings. It's all hot and fresh, because it's at your door in 30 minutes or less. Hurry, this won't last forever. Savings like these may be now or never. Domino's Pizza delivers savings.
Hello. Ed's relatives are still with us and have become big fans of our Bartles and Jaymes premium wine coolers. His cousin Mason says our Bartles and Jaymes Original Premium is the finest product of its kind, bar none. His grandnephew Wyman says he prefers the lively fresh berry taste of our Bartles and Jaymes Premium Berry. Well, these Jaymes family arguments can get pretty heated, so I'm staying out of it. Thanks for your support.
Due to uncontrollable circumstances like these, we now introduce the Extra Strength Antiperspirant for Men, new Extra Strength Brut 33.
The man.
WOI-TV, Adventureland Park, and Britton Banks are proud to present the Iowa Pride Class of 1988. These Central Iowa High School seniors exemplify the spirit and academic quality of Iowa youth.
Senior class president Amy Phillips of Ankeny High School is active in sports, church, and dancing. She was homecoming queen candidate, a member of the National Honor Society of 3 years, and will graduate in the top 5% of her class.
WOI-TV is proud to salute these and all graduating 1988 Iowa High School seniors for a job well done.
Hi, I'm Joan London.
And I'm Charles Gibson. We hope you'll wake up to all the news weekday mornings starting at 6 on 5 TV's Iowa News This Morning with Susan Bueller.
Then at 7 on Good Morning America, we bring you the news from around the world, plus weather and information you need to get your day off to a great start.
We'll be talking to people making news and take you around the country and around the world to where news is being made.
That's Iowa News This Morning with Susan Bueller at 6, and then Good Morning America at 7 right here on 5 TV, keeping you in touch.
5 TV News, live from New Orleans, starting August 14th.
Amazing, isn't it? The number of good things you accumulate as part of the good life. Things you've worked hard for and would hate to lose. The people at Crum & Forster Personal Insurance are experts at protecting these valuables. Crum & Forster Personal Insurance is a Xerox financial services organization. Together with your independent agent, Crum & Forster knows best how to insure homes, cars, and all the things that make the good life good. Crum & Forster and your independent agent. Experts recommending experts.
Chevrolet salutes the competitive spirit with Go For It savings. Go for up to $1,500 when you combine cash back and option package savings on a new Beretta or Corsica. Go for $500 cash back on a new Camaro, or go for hundreds in savings on other select Chevrolets. But you've got to go for it now, because after September 28th, Go For It savings will be gone.
For more than 80 years, people have come home to homes with Anderson windows. Come home. And while times have changed, our commitment to quality and to the home has not. Which is why today, more people come home to Anderson windows than any other.
Come home to quality. Come home to Anderson.
Introducing Coca-Cola Gold 100.
I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors shining through.
Coca-Cola Gold 100 gives you the most accurate colors, the truest colors of any print film.
So don't be afraid to let them show.
A new Coca-Cola Gold.
Priced an imported car lately, you could be in for import sticker shock. Or a pleasant surprise at your Buick dealer, Buick Century. It's actually priced under smaller imports like Toyota Camry Deluxe and Honda Accord DX. It's loaded with standard features, like room for 6, stereo, even a real trunk. That's more car for the money. That's the value of the Century.
In the heat of the day, a shiver that's coming your way, just a sip and you're gonna say, can't fight it, no, you can't hide it, the feeling you get from a Coca-Cola classic, you can't beat the real thing, can't beat the feeling.
Tomorrow, ABC Sports has an all-star lineup. It begins with round 3 of the International Race of Champions. Then Coca-Cola presents the U.S. Olympic Trials as Team USA goes up against an NBA All-Star squad live, followed by live final round coverage of the U.S. Senior Open, all tomorrow on ABC Sports.
If it had a mind, you could reason with it. If it had a face, you could look it in the eye. If it had a body, you could shoot it. Everything you know about terror is about to go down the drain. The Blob, Terror Has No Shape, rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
What's that? He's got our flashlights. Over there.
Good monkey. But I said Bud Light.
If you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
because everything else is just a light.
So hard to get good help.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat of America. Oh, yeah.
Moving into more car doesn't have to be expensive or boring. Today's Chevrolet Celebrity. It's for people who've grown up without growing old.
The heartbeat of America. Today, Chevrolet.
This is a very fortunate little girl. She's never known an America plagued by inflation. In her lifetime, almost 16 million more Americans have found jobs. During her 7 years on this earth, this little girl has known virtually nothing but peace and economic growth. Why then would we ever want to go back to the way things were before she was born and risk anything as precious as her future? Jobs, peace, and economic growth. Brought to you by the Republicans.
Sundown, Luke! I'm calling you out! Luke!
Since 1896, some men have preferred to spend their nights in more rewarding pursuits.
Luke!
Shouldn't your night belong to Michelob Light?
Luke!
Do you know what it's like to walk out onto the fresh-cut grass at Yankee Stadium the morning before the game? Now you do. Adidas Aftershave and Cologne. The essence of sports.
Quaker State with QSX. How do you make a motor oil this good? Testing, testing, testing.
Quaker State quality. We don't just talk about it, we live by it.
The big Q stands for quality. Always has, always will.
In 1.3 billion years, our sun will burn out, leaving us in total darkness. We say it's never too early to stock up for the big night. Shouldn't your night belong to Michelob Light?
This week, what do teenagers really know about sex and health-related issues? And whether it's tennis, golf, or softball, Dan Isaacson with some tips on improving your game on Good Morning America.
If you live in the following counties, Jasper, Poweshiek, Marshall, Story, Polk, or Marion, you're in Newton Furniture Country. Right now, Newton Furniture is having a huge remodeling sale. Newton Furniture must move hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of home furnishings to make room for their remodeling. Thomasville, Pennsylvania House, Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, and more, all at special remodeling sale prices. Newton Furniture, where people are driving for quality service and one of Iowa's largest collections of home furnishings. Take I-80 exit 168 east into Newton Furniture.
Sunday night, 7:30. Redford, Hoffman. In the movie that opened the eyes of a nation. All the President's Men.
Priced an imported car lately? You could be in for import sticker shock. Or a pleasant surprise at your Buick dealer. Buick Century. It's actually priced under smaller imports like Toyota Camry Deluxe and Honda Accord DX. It's loaded with standard features, like room for 6, stereo, even a real trunk. That's more car for the money. That's the value of the Century.
The great American love belongs to Buick.
What harm can a little water do? The damaging effects of water and time have always been wood's enemy. Introducing new Rust-Oleum Wood Saver Paint. A special wood formula with Teflon for twice the moisture protection of ordinary paint. So if it's going to get wet, get Rust-Oleum.
Hello. With the political season here, you should know that our Bartles and Jaymes premium wine coolers are popular with Democrats, probably because of our liberal use of premium wine grapes. And they are also well liked by Republicans, maybe because we are conservative in insisting on the finest quality fruit flavors. Everyone always agrees on Bartles and Jaymes because, as Ed says, Bartles and Jaymes is at home in any party. And whichever party you're supporting, Thanks for your support.
If you want to pull for the U.S. Olympic team as they prepare to take on the world in Seoul, pull out your Visa card. Because whenever you use Visa, we'll make a donation to the team. So pull for the team with Visa. And if you go to the 1988 Summer Olympics in Seoul, bring plenty of time and your Visa card. Because the Olympics don't take place every year. And this year, the Olympics don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Tomorrow, ABC Sports has an all-star lineup. It begins with round 3 of the International Race of Champions. Then Coca-Cola presents the U.S. Olympic Trials as Team USA goes up against an NBA All-Star squad live, followed by live final round coverage of the U.S. Senior Open, all tomorrow on ABC Sports.
Oh, look at me back in the 60s, working up a sweat. Oh, and that's how I used to pump iron.
Not today. Today we're exercising more and eating less red meat. But red meat is a great source of iron.
Only Kellogg's Bran Flakes has high fiber and 100% of the iron recommended today.
So now I pump a little iron outside and inside. You know, I haven't felt this good since I burned that bathing suit.
Kellogg's Bran Flakes.
Excuse me, are you the Milton Pitts? You found him? Terrific. You're called Washington's official barber because you shave everyone from senators to cabinet members. Just take a look at that wall, son. Milton, what do you shave these powerful men with, huh?
A Bic shaver.
Bic? Not your barber's razor?
That's history. Bic is the best darn shaver I've ever used.
Okay, now who's that getting shaved with Bic?
Just look for the best shaved senator on the next debate.
The Bic shaver. If it's good enough for Milton, it's good enough for you.